Hello everyone. Today, we explore a captivating concept that has fascinated human thought across cultures and epochs, the mystery of reincarnation. Reincarnation suggests that our soul doesn't just live one life, it is reborn into new bodies across different times and experiences. This idea opens a profound vista of understanding into the nature of our existence and the universe. Let's start with the core of reincarnation, the soul's evolution. Every life you live is not a random occurrence, but rather a step in a long, transformative journey of your soul. This journey is about learning, experiencing, and evolving. Each life is tailored to provide specific lessons that are crucial for your soul's growth. This understanding brings us to our first significant point: life as a classroom. Each encounter and experience is a lesson. What lessons do you think your current life is teaching you? How do you see your challenges and successes in the light of your soul's evolution? Reincarnation imbues life with a deeper meaning and purpose. If we accept that we return to this world in new forms, we realize that our actions, thoughts, and choices ripple across lifetimes. This interconnection forms the basis of karma, the law of moral causation. Every action generates a force of energy that returns to us in kind. How does this idea change your perception of everyday actions? What becomes important to you if you think in terms of lifetimes, not just a lifetime? The concept of karma and reincarnation also encourages us to view our personal relationships from a broader perspective. Consider that the people you have close relationships with in this life might have been connected to you in past lives. This can explain the depth or intensity of relationships that seem to defy simple explanations. How does this perspective influence your interactions with those around you? Do you feel a sense of responsibility or a desire to resolve conflicts more peacefully, knowing that your souls are possibly on a long journey together? Reincarnation offers a transformative view of life's struggles and pains. Instead of seeing difficulties as merely harsh or unjust, they can be viewed as important opportunities for growth. Every challenge is a chance to develop virtues like patience, resilience, courage, and compassion. Reflect on a recent challenge you faced. Can you see it as a tailored lesson for you? Something that was perhaps even chosen by your soul before this life began? Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. This perspective is revolutionary. It encourages us to live with greater mindfulness and purpose, knowing that our actions have far-reaching implications not only in this life but also in future existences. If we continue to explore the implications of reincarnation, we come to understand the importance of intentional living. With each day and each decision, we are weaving the tapestry of our future lives. What kind of life do you want to create for the future? What values and actions do you want to carry forward? As we conclude this first part of our exploration into reincarnation, consider how this perspective might change the way you view your life today. What shifts when you think of your life as one of many chapters in a vast, epic saga? The tapestry of time. Understanding soul contracts and life purposes. As we delve deeper into the profound implications of reincarnation, let's explore the concept of soul contracts and life purposes. These are agreements that our souls make before entering a new life, outlining the lessons we aim to learn and the growth we seek to achieve. This understanding can radically alter our approach to life's events and our interactions with others. Think of your life as a book that your soul helps write before you are born. This script includes the challenges you'll face, the people you'll meet, and the situations you'll navigate. Each element is chosen with care, designed to steer your soul toward its higher goals. How does viewing your life as a script written for your soul's learning change your reaction to seemingly random events? Soul contracts are not rigid scripts, but rather flexible agreements that provide the settings and characters for our life stories. Within these parameters, we have free will to make choices. These choices determine how we navigate our lessons and how gracefully we evolve. This introduces a dynamic interaction between destiny and free will. How do you feel knowing that while some events are predestined, the outcomes depend largely on your actions and decisions? Understanding soul contracts helps us see the significance of difficult relationships and challenging circumstances. Instead of viewing them solely as sources of suffering, we can see them as opportunities to fulfill parts of our soul's curriculum. For instance, a particularly tough relationship may be a chance to learn about forgiveness, empathy, or resilience. Reflect on a relationship or challenge in your life that might be part of your soul contract. What might be the lesson in it for you? Moreover, this perspective fosters a sense of peace and acceptance. Knowing that our souls chose certain paths makes it easier to accept and work through life's hardships. It diminishes feelings of victimhood and empowers us to take charge of how we respond to life's dramas. How does embracing the idea of soul contracts impact your sense of empowerment and responsibility? Life purposes play a crucial role in reincarnation. They are the themes and objectives that our souls are here to explore and master. These might range from learning to love unconditionally, mastering patience, or teaching others. Your life's purpose is often aligned with your deepest passions and talents, the things that make you feel most alive and fulfilled. What are you naturally drawn to, and how might this be linked to your soul's purpose? Navigating life with an awareness of your purpose can transform mundane activities into significant missions. It aligns your daily actions with your deeper goals, infusing your life with direction and meaning. Consider your daily activities. How can they be reflections of your deeper purpose? As we wrap up this segment, let's ponder the interconnectedness of our soul's journeys. If every individual is here to learn specific lessons and fulfill certain purposes, how does this affect the way we see and interact with others? Each person you meet is also on a journey of learning and fulfillment. How does this realization influence your interactions? The echoes of eternity, karma, and the continuum of moral consciousness. In this segment, we explore one of the most compelling aspects of reincarnation: karma. Karma is often misunderstood as a simple cause and effect or cosmic retribution system, but it is profoundly more nuanced. It is about balance and learning, shaping our moral consciousness across lifetimes. Karma is not just about the actions we take, but also about the intentions behind those actions. Each thought, each decision, and each action sends out ripples into the universe, which eventually return to us. This feedback loop is meant to guide us toward greater awareness and better choices. What does it mean for you to know that every intention sets this profound process in motion? Consider karma as a teacher, providing feedback through the consequences of our actions. This feedback helps us recalibrate our actions to align better with our highest good. For example, if you act with kindness, you cultivate an environment of goodwill, which likely brings positive experiences into your life. Conversely, negative actions tend to attract negative consequences. How do you see this principle playing out in your own life? The idea of karma extends beyond individual experiences and spans across lifetimes, which introduces a broader perspective on justice and moral balance. It suggests that if justice is not served in one lifetime, it may be balanced in another. This perspective can offer comfort and a sense of order, but it also brings a significant responsibility. How does this broader view of moral balance affect your sense of justice and ethical decisions? Karma also ties deeply into the relationships we form. Soul groups often reincarnate together, learning and evolving through varied dynamics across different lives. Difficult relationships might be karmic opportunities for resolution and growth. Have you ever felt an instant connection or aversion to someone you just met? This could be a karmic link from past lives. Reflect on your relationships. Do they teach you specific lessons or help you grow in certain ways? Understanding karma also enhances our compassion. Knowing that everyone is dealing with the consequences of their actions and learning their lessons can make us more empathetic and patient. It encourages us to view others not as adversaries but as fellow students in the school of life. How does this shift in perspective change the way you interact with others, especially those you find challenging? Furthermore, karma encourages us to live with mindfulness and integrity. Each moment becomes an opportunity to sow seeds of positive karma. Simple acts of kindness, thoughts of goodwill, and decisions made with integrity all contribute to a favorable karmic balance. How can you incorporate more mindful actions into your daily life to create positive karma? As we conclude this part of our exploration, consider how the concept of karma integrates into your personal spiritual journey. It is a tool for self-reflection, a guide for ethical living, and a pathway to spiritual freedom. Reflect on how this understanding of karma might change your approach to life's challenges and relationships. Beyond the veil, achieving spiritual liberation through reincarnation. In this final part of our exploration into the profound concept of reincarnation, we focus on the ultimate goal of many spiritual journeys, liberation or moksha. This is the state where the soul is freed from the cycle of birth, death, and rebirth, having fully realized its true nature and completed its lessons in the physical realm. Liberation is not about escaping life, but understanding it so deeply and living it so fully that the cycle of rebirth is no longer necessary. The soul reaches a level of consciousness where it is no longer impelled by karma. It has balanced its energies and fulfilled its purpose. What does liberation mean to you, and how do you envision it in the context of your spiritual journey? Achieving liberation requires profound self-awareness and mastery over one's thoughts, actions, and desires. It involves deep introspection and the continual practice of detachment. Detachment here does not mean disengagement from life, but rather a deep understanding that we are not our bodies, emotions, or thoughts. We are something far more eternal and expansive. How do you currently practice detachment? How does it help you in managing your everyday stress and desires? One of the paths to liberation is through meditation. Meditation helps us quiet the mind, understand our deeper desires, and ultimately realize our true selves beyond our temporary physical forms. It allows us to experience the part of us that is unchanging and eternal, the soul, which transcends the cycle of reincarnation. Have you found moments of profound peace or insight during meditation? How might these glimpses relate to your understanding of your eternal soul? Another vital aspect of working toward liberation is the concept of living a life aligned with Dharma, righteousness, or duty. This alignment ensures that our actions contribute positively to our karma and help us fulfill our soul contracts effectively. When we live according to Dharma, our lives flow more smoothly and our lessons are learned more gracefully. Reflect on areas of your life where you feel in alignment with your Dharma. What makes these areas flow more effortlessly than others? As we understand and accept the lessons of our past lives, we grow closer to liberation. This acceptance helps us to forgive, not only others but also ourselves, for mistakes and misjudgments made in ignorance. Forgiveness is a powerful tool in the journey towards spiritual freedom because it releases us from past karmic debts. Can you think of a situation in your life that may benefit from forgiveness? How might this act of forgiveness bring you closer to spiritual liberation? In our journey towards spiritual liberation, gratitude also plays a crucial role. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have, creating a positive energy that supports our spiritual growth. It opens our hearts and enables us to receive the lessons of life with humility and joy. What are you truly grateful for? And how does expressing gratitude change your day-to-day experience? As we conclude, remember that the journey of reincarnation is not just about reaching a final destination, but about growing and learning through each cycle, each life. The ultimate aim is to reach a state of awareness and peace where we are freed from the need for further physical incarnations. Reflect on the concepts discussed and consider how they can be integrated into your life to foster spiritual growth. When you are ready, take these insights and apply them to continue your journey toward understanding and ultimately transcending the cycle of reincarnation. Thank you for joining me in this exploration of reincarnation and the path to spiritual liberation. What will you take from these discussions to apply in your own life's journey?